Hey team, good afternoon. I'm a little late this week on getting my weekly word of encouragement, and it's been a couple weeks since I've done it. Really sorry about that. I really do try to put one of these out once a week. I hope you're watching these because I do put some thought into it, and I really do hope that these are an encouragement to you, and maybe give us something to talk about later at practice too. So, with that said, let's get into it. First of all, I want to say good job this past Sunday. I hope you enjoyed having a little bit of time to yourself before church service at 11 today, since we didn't have all of you guys playing for first service. Hope you enjoyed that break. Hope you enjoyed the opportunity to maybe sleep in just a little bit. I know some of you guys didn't take that opportunity. Some of you guys couldn't take that opportunity because you have kids. I understand. So, um, thank you for being patient with me. No, it's not hard to ask of you, but I've been sick and still not feeling great. If you would just lift up a prayer for me that this sinus thing that I'm dealing with would just go away, that would be awesome. Um, so the word I have for you today comes from Romans because that's where we're going to be spending most of our time for the next several weeks, and I kind of want to keep us on track with that. Um, so we're in the book of Romans, and today, if you're reading in the Bible app, I invited everyone to it. So if you haven't accepted it, go accept it. Go join my group study on Romans, and we're on day 2. It's not too late to start. They're short passages; you can get through it in a day. And then do me a favor if you're in there, just post something in the talk it over section. Give us a question. Give us your thoughts. I'd love to hear more from you guys in there. And this is open to everyone in the church. I've sent it out there, and I don't know who all's on the Bible app, but there's a few people in there already. So don't forget to do that, and maybe set up reminders so that you don't forget. But from today's reading, what stood out to me, it says in chapter 1, verse 16, it says, "For I'm not ashamed of this good news about Christ. It's the power of God at work, saving everyone who believes, the Jew first, and also the Gentile." And then later it says, "They know the truth about God because he's made it obvious to them." And one of the reasons why that stood out to me is because I think, so we're so often uncomfortable with the idea of sharing our faith with others and being a witness and generally evangelizing, and that's a hard thing. It's definitely uncomfortable to do that. You're putting a lot on the line when you do that. So I want to say you're not alone in the feeling of discomfort when it comes to sharing your faith, and yet I'm also incredibly inspired by Paul's ability to do exactly that. And what's more comforting is knowing that we ought not to be uncomfortable with that, because the Bible tells us that the people are already aware of these truths of God, and either they've outright refused them, or they're just waiting for that invitation. And I've probably told you guys this stat before, but there's a pretty incredible stat about people's interest in the church, that it says that 50% of Americans, 50%, that's a lot, 50% of Americans would consider going to church if a friend, a relative, a coworker, or a neighbor would invite them. And so I think the reality is that most people are aware of God's truth, and yet they're waiting for an invitation. So be an inviter. You guys know lots of people. Just put yourself out there, be an inviter. If people tell you no the first time, well, I won't say don't take no for an answer, but don't make that be the last time you ever invite them to something. So yeah, keep that in the back of your minds, guys. Okay, this Thursday night's practice, because of everything going on with VBS, I'm not canceling practice. I'm gonna do vocals only, and so that'll just make it so that we don't need any tech, and we'll just probably do it in my office if I had to guess. And we have quite a few vocals scheduled for this week. Please, please, please use the resources that I've shared on my YouTube channel. There's a playlist for worship arts resources, and there's some vocal tutorials in there that you may find useful if you're wanting to find some harmony parts. So check those out. And then some dates to be aware of: June 13th, which is next week, not this week, but the week after. Am I thinking of that right? I've already looked at this once. Yeah, next week is our cleaning day. So we're going to have practice at our normal time at 6:30, and then following practice, we're going to get some organization and cleaning out some spaces, getting some things out of the way that we don't need, all that stuff. I'm going to have some detailed instructions for all of that and assignments please let me know if you can be there. This is open to everyone on the team, not just who's scheduled on that particular week. So what we're going to do is practice. We're going to get through our set as quickly as possible. So please be ready to play and rehearse right at 6:30 as always. And then we'll get through our set quickly so that we can get to cleaning out some spaces and just making things a little bit better around here. And then to celebrate our accomplishment of cleaning around the church, we're going to have a cookout on the 14th, the following night at 7. And that's going to be here. So we're going to just go roast hot dogs over the fire and enjoy some fellowship and time together. So hope you guys can be there. Let me know if you will be there, and bring your families for that too, for June 14th. So, okay, team, looking forward to seeing you on Thursday. And some of you will not be there, so we'll see you on Sunday, or we'll see you when you see you. Anyway, bye.